What's up, gamers? Your boy Beast Gamer Kuma here with our review of Mexican Ninja. Special shout out to Keymailer, Mad Brick for sending us a copy. This was actually on my radar for a minute because I played the demo of it. It takes me back to the time of when I played, I guess I would compare it to Shank, but it's a roguelike action hack and slash. It's beautiful, it's lovely, and it's funny. Hits all the markers that I love in video games because it's being a video game. But before I get anything else, let me tell you this is going to be a spoiler-free review because the game doesn't drop until August 20th, so by the time you see this review, it should be released. But other than that, let's get into this. Mexican Ninja, welcome to Nuevo Tokyo. That's right, we have a new situation going on right now where two factions become one. The Mexican Narcos and the Japanese Yakuza form an alliance to form, and get ready for this one, the Narkuza. Yes, Narkuza. Of course, they are not doing something peaceful with this alliance. They are causing tyranny, messing with the townsfolk, and of course, it's going to be up to you and a bunch of rebels to take down these 5 bosses. And that's about all I'm going to say. Going into the gameplay, you're going to have your typical attacks. You got your light, heavy, your dodge, your jump attack, and of course your special jutsus that you're going to unlock as you go through and progress. You find these deities, and with these deities, you get the offerings, and you can choose a certain ability to happen. All of these abilities do AoE effects, which is cool because my favorite one is the farting one. Yeah. Yeah, you get to do a fart, and as you upgrade it, it becomes like you get burn effect, and it causes more big area, and it gets more damage. And I think it's kind of quirky. Besides, eating all those, food over there, your mixture of fusion of Japanese and Mexican culture, you're gonna have some pretty deadly farts over there. And of course, you got a power geyser that I call it because it's just a fire wave ability. These 3 deities are your blessings. You're gonna go out through the maps and get more buffs to be able to take on each and every foe. And I have to say, the enemies are quite unique. I mean, it's going to get repetitive after a while, but most roguelikes are. It's all about you just getting better, learning from your mistakes, learning how to fight the patterns. Because yeah, there is technically a pattern with each fight and the bosses that you're going to learn from. And when you do die, and yes, you're going to die, you get to go back to your base, level up your stats, your jutsus, your stats, and there's also unlockable costumes that actually have their own special buffs. I got this cool one that you can see right now where I'm using the Henshin. Gives me a whole Kamen Rider feel to it, or Power Rangers feel. And they do have one that, takes a jab at America called the Green Card. It's just funny. I like the creativity of this game. Visually speaking, the world is very alive. It's nice. And even when you go through the foreground, you get a nice silhouette of your character so you don't get lost, which I always love in games. I hate it when you play a game and the foreground just blocks your character. That's just too damn annoying. But like I said, it gets gory at times. The combat that you do, the jutsus that you get, like, even you got a parry system. The problem I have with that is that the parry is the same as the heavy attack, but it's actually easy to time it just right because with any type of roguelike, souls-like, or whatever you want to call it, there is a warning indicator that gives you the notion that they're about to attack. So at that time, you have to time your parry just right. And it causes a nice effect, and I love it. Just everything about this game is just fun, it's intuitive, the quips, the little news reports that happen when you die. I wish that had different sayings each time you passed away, or get unalived in the game. It would have been quite unique. And each boss will have their own unique style that you're gonna have to figure out. And of course, if I'm gonna give you a quick tip when you're playing a roguelike in a boss battle, they're gonna bring ads into the fight. Take care of the ads. Dodge the boss. The boss can wait. There's no time limit. Unless you're a speedrunner, but that's a whole different subject of the matter. Take your time, take out the ads, and then concentrate on the boss. And by the time you get to that boss, you're gonna be buffed up enough to take them down so easy. And then you're just gonna have to rinse and repeat when you learn the gimmick of the next boss, and the next boss, and the boss after that. But like I said, The more money you accumulate after you go through each of these fights and areas, the more you can use to buff up your character. You will have a choice system. There's many forks in the road until you get to the boss fight. There's a train station that you'll have to pick one or the other, and each station will have a different reward for you. You either get a juice award, a death charm, or a passive skill that you can obtain. So it's all fun. And then you meet the little locals around that will give you little side missions that you can just not think about. It'll happen automatically while you're playing. Like kill a certain amount of enemies, or give this character some money, and then kill a boss that they had a problem with, and then you get rewarded either with a new fit costume, or more buffs, money, stuff like that. And then I love it when it comes down to, let's just say you like the two jutsus that you have, or if you don't want to switch it up, some games don't give you that option. Well, this one gives you the option to either put it into your health or your stats. So you got two options of that. But like I said, the only bad thing I don't like is that there's no dedicated parry button. But it's a learning curve. You're just going to have to learn to get through it. So far, this is a video game. World is beautiful. The sound effects is great. The music alone has me hyped up every time I get into a new boss fight. The animations, the artwork designs, the graffiti that's on the wall. You see the nice fusion of Mexico and Japan formed into one. And I can't wait. And I haven't, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I haven't reached endgame yet. Because by the time, the review's about to drop. So I wanted to get my thoughts out right now. So this is the thoughts so far. And I have to say, yeah. Mexican Ninja gets a 4.5 out of 5 beastly paws. It's a beautiful game. Wonderful game. It's going to be out for Steam, Xbox systems, PlayStation systems. I didn't see no Nintendo Switch though, which is kind of sad though. I think this game definitely deserves to be on Nintendo Switch, but who knows? With the success, it might come later on. But yeah, definitely pick this up. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to check it out, try it, love it. And real talk, the price is not that bad. It's gonna be $16.99 right off the bat, but launch is gonna have a 30% discount. So stay tuned for that. I have to say, it's been a long time since I had a decent roguelite. There are many good ones, don't get me twisted, but this is, to me, the new version of when it comes to beat-em-up roguelikes out there. And I dig the whole learn from your mistakes to get better, and when you do get to that end part, it just feels like you accomplished something, that you're becoming the main boss fight to everybody. And that's the purpose of it. But yeah, Mexican Ninja drops on August 20th. All those platforms. I'm your boy Beast Gamer Kuma. Check out our full written review on bornwithacontroller.com. Just gonna go up live the same time you're gonna see this video. I appreciate your time, appreciate the support. Hit that like, subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. As always, Beast out.